Hello, everybody. It's Flaming Pharaoh, and well, if you've seen my homeschool documentaries, then you'll know that the world has been somewhat uneventful place since school's canceled. Everywhere, wherever you would look, unless the government in that place said no. But most governments have said, yeah, let's close down the school. And that includes every type of school: colleges, elementary schools, middle schools, like religious schools, church. Everything is closed down. And we would like to focus on the fact that the religious schools have been closed down. For instance, our synagogue, or what I call Hebrew school, where we will learn about the Jewish traditions and learn Hebrew. So my mom and I'm just going to call her Mom or some weird name that I think of, so that you don't find out who we are and find our house, because that would be creepy. And we're going to do some religious teaching. If this is not your cup of tea, then go over to my last video. It's right here at the end of the video. But let's get into learning. I present to you the famous rabbi herself.
Hello, Flaming Pharaoh's viewers. I am Mom, and
Flaming
Mom. One of the things we've been doing during our homeschooling is studying this really awesome book, the Illustrated Pirkei Avot.
This video is sponsored by Pirkei Avot.
And I should say the graphic novel was created by Jessica Tamar Deutsch, and it's available at Printocraft. We'll put the link in the description.
So yes, now you say that, this is a graphic novel to make learning a little more fun, because as the thing I've noticed with kids, if it's fun, they want to do it more, which means if learning's fun, they want to learn more. So my mom has made it so that I really want to learn about this, which I really do, because this is really fun. You have like a graphic novel of these little mishnahs, or kind of like chapters of the book, which it's really cool, and I really like it.
So which page do you want to show them first? This one?
Yes, this one. Okay. This is a one we learned about maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe just 1 week ago. So, yeah. Here it's gonna be both. Come on.
Okay, I can be in the shot too.
Yes.
All right, let's read Mishnah 8.
Mishnah 8, or Zug 3. Yehuda of Tabai says, a judge must consider both litigants guilty when they stand before him, but when they leave and accept the judgments, the judge must see them both as innocent.
What do you think that means?
Well, if you go to court, okay, then you basically need to accept that if you went to court, no matter what, no matter how bad it was, you're guilty of something. It's just a matter of what and how.
And maybe it's the judge's job to look at. And
it's a judge. Yeah, it's the judge's job to consider, no matter what. If those litigants are in front of you, the judge, then they're guilty of something.
That's one way to look at it. I would say also that the judge needs to imagine that both parties could be innocent and both parties could be guilty, and needs to consider it carefully.
Yeah, and the other bit, accept the judgment. And accept the judgment. The judge must see them both as innocent when they leave.
Right.
So that basically means that, like, it's basically, I would consider this as, say I stole a mint from my grandma's purse or something.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm interrogated by my parents, they know I'm guilty. Otherwise, they wouldn't have interrogated me. But when I leave, then that means that we've done all the stuff that we need to do,
and
now I'm innocent.
Accepted the judgment,
which means I'm innocent again for accepting said judgment. If I didn't accept the judgment, I would be completely guilty. There's nothing I could say about me being innocent if I wouldn't accept the judgment. So if they accept the judgment, then they're innocent, and you know it.
All right.
Mishnah 9. Let's see. Shimon of Shetah says, interrogate the witnesses extensively. Be careful with your choice of words so the witnesses won't lie. this is going to connect to the other two. We're still doing this. This is going to connect to the other two Mishnahs we're going to do later on. But let's focus on this for now. Interrogate the witnesses extensively. What do you think this means?
I think it means that if you're a judge and a witness comes before you, you need to ask them really good questions. Interrogate them extensively, ask lots of good questions, hard questions, specific questions.
Yes, that's what I would put in the second. Be careful with your choice of words so the witnesses won't lie. Basically, let's show them the pictures because the pictures will help explain. So let's look at Mishnah 8 first. Mishnah 8. This is basically like when they are stood before them, you have to accept that
both parties might be guilty.
And when it's over, good vibes only.
Good vibes only, woo!
So the second bit right here also connects to that first bit. So when we look at the second part, we have to look at the words extensively. If somebody, this guy in particular, just says, who, when, how? Very, very general questions, which means that, like, interrogate me, Mom, and ask general questions, okay?
Did you do something today?
Yes, I did many things today.
Okay, well, that doesn't give you much information.
Exactly.
How about if I say, did you watch a YouTube video earlier this morning?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well, see, now I know something factual.
Now you actually know that I watched a YouTube video. If you just said, did you do something today? And I just said, yeah, because I did a lot of things. And yeah. Now we're going to go on these other two, I'd say shorter Mishnahs.
And short Mishnayot.
So we're halfway through, you guys. Mishnah 10, Zug 4. Shmaya says, is it Shmaya?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shmaya says, love work, stay away from power, and don't become too close with the government. So let's explain what this means. Okay?
Okay.
Bring it down.
Love work. What does love work mean to you?
Well, okay, funny story. We just did this about 5 minutes ago. And funny story, I did not know what it meant, but it actually means like you want to love your work. So I would imagine that as like you want to love the fact that your work is doing something. It's making a difference in the world. You want to love what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Second part, stay away from power.
Right. What's that little Godzilla guy, that little monster guy
have
suggest to you?
A single kid's cartoon with a villain that if they have power, they want to like rule the world. They want to like make the world in their image.
And Pirkei Avot is saying that's a good idea?
No! It says stay away from power. Power, here's the thing. If you give me the power to control the government, that's a big amount of power. And if I have the power to control the government, that means that I can change anything in the world.
Oh, so maybe it's possible to have too much power.
Exactly. Whenever you want power, whenever you get the choice of power, usually your mind will first go to bad things that you can do with said power.
At least that's a risk with human beings.
Yes. So if you get the choice to grasp power, don't do it. It's going to affect you in bad ways.
All right. So love work. Stay away from power. Don't become too close.
Villains. If you're listening, villains, you've learned a lesson. You're not going to listen to it because you're a villain from a cartoon with a script that makes you want to not listen to this lesson. But if you're listening and you don't want to follow the script, there you go.
Thank you. All right, give us Mishnah 11.
We didn't even do the third part.
Finish Mishnah 10.
And don't become too close with the government.
Right there. What do you think that means?
Considering what this is, that looks like an angry scroll. Here's the thing. The government, they're serious about everything. They make the laws, right? Okay, good. Basically, like if you're interviewing the government and you don't have a AA JJ 567 sticker, that allows you to interview them.
Like some kind of security clearance?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anybody else, they probably won't notice, and if they do notice, they'll probably think it's not a big deal. I just want to be famous. You can keep interviewing me. I'm on NPR. Just keep interviewing me. The government, they created that rule, which means that if they created it, they've got to be super serious about it. So they don't see that sticker, they're going to be like, you are interviewing us without clearance, sir. You are going to jail. It basically
So it's
means
dangerous.
the government will make you fall fatal to those mistakes. So fatal that you might as well just die on the spot.
So let's not do that.
Let's not do that. Don't become fatal to those mistakes. Just don't go to the government, people.
Don't let your mistakes become fatal.
Don't go to the government. Don't go to the government.
Well, hang on. We'll learn more about what these sages think of the government as we move a little further. Okay. Remember that judges are also part of the government. Mishnah 11. Of
Talyon says, scholars. Hey, scholars. Be careful with your choice of words, for you may be exiled to a place of evil, where your words will be twisted, and your students will drink these words and die.
So what do you think that means?
I'm thirsty. Just a moment. No, I'm joking. I'll get one.
Be careful with your choice of words means what?
Well, it relates to the interrogating thing, right? Mm-hmm. Look at this.
Be careful with your choice of words
so that the witnesses won't lie. Because, like the interrogation, if you're not careful with your choices of words, then they're able to generalize. And now, wait, are you looking for the quote?
I'm just looking for the Hebrew. You keep going.
So, the second bit, for you may be exiled to a place of evil, where your words will be twisted, and your students will drink these words and die. So, what I think this means, well, if you've ever, like, I'll make like a little thing of this so that I don't get copyrighted by this next time it's going to be published on YouTube. Say I have a story that I'm going to tell mom, and then mom's going to tell dad, and then dad's going to tell grandma, and grandma's going to tell grandpa, and then grandpa's going to tell my cousin, and then my cousin is going to tell, and yeah, my cousin's going to tell
somebody else,
and then they're going to tell like a news reporter because they're famous. What's going to happen is this. Let's say my story is Geronimo was a little frisky today.
That's our cat.
Yeah, and I went up to him and he sniffed me. Nowhere near enough sorry for anyone. So it's like the game of telephone. I tell it to mom. Mom's gonna alter it a little bit. So like he like waved his paw like he was gonna scratch me. Then when she tells it to dad, dad's gonna be like he did scratch me because it's not enough story. And then eventually it's going to be that he bit me. And then it's going to be both when he tells grandma. And then grandma's going to make it so that he also hissed at me. And then grandpa's going to make it so that he severely injured me. And then my cousin's going to make it that when my cousin tells the famous person, he's going to make it that I had to go to the hospital because of it. And then the person who's famous is going to alter it to make it so that it's going to be that I actually had to go to the hospital. Oh my god, that's loud.
Sorry about that, folks. All right, wrap it up.
And the famous person is going to make it so that when they are getting interviewed, they're going to make it so that we actually had to have like a doctor to stitch me back up. Whenever you do this, it's going to get altered, like the game of telephone.
So be careful with your choice of words because your words might get twisted.
Here's the thing. If I just be general, then we can make it so that we can twist it and it'll still be true. It just won't be the exact truth, but it'll still be true. It'll still be true.
So there you have it, folks. Some wisdom from around the year 200.
And
as interpreted today by Flaming Pharaoh, who is 10.
11-year-old. Close
Not
to 11.
Quite.
Okay. 10, 11, same difference.
All right. Thanks for having me on your channel, Flaming Pharaoh.
You're welcome, Flaming Mom. So subscribe if you want to subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Comment down below what do you think I should do next. Do you want me to do more of these videos, or should this just be a one time? Because I can make there's so many missions in this book. I can make a playlist. Comment down below if you have any ideas for videos. I'm always looking for new ones, and I will see you later. Bye. How do I stop her? Okay, bye.